Sanctuary of Love takes place on the first day of every month. Register now at www.thesanctuaryoflove.com. Welcome to the hypnosis to wake up with more energy. The time to do this hypnosis is when you are getting ready to go to bed. If you are not getting ready to go to bed, it would be wise for you to pause this recording until you are ready to go to bed. When you are going to bed and your head is about to hit the pillow, press play. This hypnosis is geared to help you sleep more powerfully, allowing for your body to fully rest and for your soul to be completely rejuvenated. So when you wake up, you'll feel energized, peaceful, fulfilled, having a good night's sleep. Let's start off with you taking a deep breath. And as you inhale, just imagine all of the day's activities, any stress that you may have had throughout the day. Just take all of that in on the inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to focus on the word relax. Taking another deep breath. And this one is a very cleansing breath. It's cleaning out all of the anxiety, all of the stress, all of the worry, all of the concern. And on the exhale, think of the word relax. As you breathe normally now, I want for you to focus on your heartbeat. Bring your focus to the primary muscle that gives you life. As you're doing that, I want you to focus now on the center of your back. And you'll notice that the very center of your back will begin to get warm. And you'll have this warming sensation begin to spread throughout your lower back, all the way down the back of your legs. It'll spread all the way up to your shoulders. It'll continue to spread all the way down to your heels and all the way up towards the back of your neck and over the back of your head, down the front of your forehead, wrapping all the way around now, even down by your toes and moving up towards your shin. This warm feeling is allowing for all of the muscles and nerves in your body to be completely relaxed. Imagine that you're like a stick of butter, and underneath that stick of butter is a skillet. And the skillet is being warmed by the flame underneath. And as the flame underneath the skillet warms the pan, that butter will begin to melt. Imagine your body as that stick of butter melting into the warm pan, just allowing for yourself to completely relax and release from any stress that you may have experienced in the day. As you're entering into this state of hypnosis, you will notice that your eyelids will have slight movement in them, and your lips may begin to get dry. you'll have a sudden urge to want to swallow. You'll notice that your breath is getting deeper and deeper. It's time to count you down from 5 all the way down to 0. And when I count down to 0, you'll enter into a deep sleep, quickly, calmly, and easily. And this deep sleep will allow for your body to rejuvenate as you rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Deep sleep. Each and every time I suggest the words deep sleep to you, you'll enter into this space quickly, calmly, and easily, going even deeper. Even deeper. In front of you in your mind, imagine that there is a massive clock tower. And at the top of the clock tower, you can see a big round clock. Look at that clock. In your mind, raise your eyes right above your eyebrow and look at the clock on the top of that tower. Imagine that this clock is in control of the amount of time that you sleep tonight. Whatever time it is right now is completely irrelevant. Let's imagine that it is 11 o'clock p.m. Visualize the 11 o'clock time on the clock. Now, imagine that your breath is what is making the clock move forward in time. And each breath that you take, the second hand on that clock will begin to move forward. And eventually, you'll notice that the hour hand will begin to move forward as well. Imagine now 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock a.m., 2 o'clock a.m., 3 o'clock a.m. Each breath that you take, the clock continues to move forward in time. And each breath that you take, you continue to feel rested and rejuvenated. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. You can now see the time of the day starting to allow for the sun to rise. 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Beginning to feel the experience of sleeping in late at 10 a.m. 11 a.m. now getting up and realizing that you've had a wonderful night's sleep. Now imagine walking into a room that is surrounded by glass. In the middle of the room, you can see a chamber. Walk over to that chamber. The chamber is made of glass too. And as you walk up to the chamber, the door will open. When you step into the chamber, you will notice that little tiny strings will attach to your fingers and your toes. There will also be a gel type of material placed over your chest. You can feel the coolness of this gel being placed on your chest. In a moment, when I snap my fingers, the device will turn on. What's going to happen when this device turns on is that you will begin to charge your body up like a battery. In front of you, just above the door that you walked into, you can see a battery meter. Right now, you can see that it's low. Imagine a particular color represents low. Maybe the color is red, or purple, or yellow. Now imagine a particular color that represents full. Maybe the color is green, or brown, or black. I'm going to count up from 5% all the way to 100% in jumps of energy. When I get to 100%, your body will feel completely restored and grounded. As I snap my fingers, the device will turn on now. 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%. You're feeling halfway full. 50%, 60%, 70%. You're feeling all kinds of tingles around your body as your body begins to get fully charged with energy and rejuvenation. 80%, 90%, 100%. As you go even deeper now, your body is fully rested and fully restored as you breathe. Now imagine waking up out of your bed in the morning. Imagine that you are looking through your eyes into your room wherever you wake up every morning. Rise up from your sleep and experience the energy from having a recharging rest. Imagine yourself going through the motion of rising up from your sleep. Experience having a full night's sleep, completely rejuvenated. Imagine now putting your feet to the ground and feeling how grounded you are. You can feel the ground under your feet. It energizes you. As soon as your feet touch the ground, you become even more energized. And each step that you take to the bathroom brings even more and more energy to your body and your soul. It feels so amazing waking up in the morning. The sunlight cutting through your blinds, the sounds of birds or cars passing by, the smell of coffee or bacon and eggs or toast being made in the kitchen, the sound of cereal crunching in your mouth as you get ready to go to work. All of the elements of a good morning bring joy to your heart and bring energy to your soul. Now walk over to your closet mirror and look at your reflection. It may not be a mirror on your closet, but wherever your closest mirror is in your room, walk over to that in your mind. Look at the image of you looking back at you in the mirror. When you see this image of yourself, blink twice. Now, as you look at yourself in the mirror, imagine the feeling you have, feeling completely rested and rejuvenated. And as I count from 0 to 8, which represents infinite reflection, every morning that you rise and look at yourself in the mirror, regardless if you've slept a full night or not, you will feel energized, as if you had a tall cup of coffee. This energy will last throughout the day until you are ready to turn it down to rest. Counting now from 0 to 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Paying attention to your reflection in the mirror and discovering how energized and rested you feel. You've done such a magnificent job. Now is time to completely go to sleep and rest throughout the night. When you wake up, you may not remember this session. However, you will have an amazing amount of energy. Continue to sleep, and as soon as you open your eyes in the morning, you will be completely alive and alert, feeling entirely rejuvenated and revitalized. Going even deeper now. You're doing such a great job. I wish you a wonderful night. Rest, relax, rejuvenate. Sweet dreams.